welcome to Bonita's Kitchen and thank you for joining us. What I'm going to be making today is a sweet and sour slow cooked chicken thigh meal. I've had many requests for slow cooked meals, so you probably have seen a few of them that we already posted recently. But this one is a delicious slow cooked meal made with chicken thighs, skinless. I want to keep the bone in because I love cooking with that. And we're going to have a homemade sweet and sour sauce. I'm going to show you all the ingredients. We'll get started on making the sauce first. So what we're going to be doing first, before we put anything in the slow cooker, we're going to be making a homemade sweet and sour sauce, which is going to be 1.5 cups of water. It could be cold water or hot water, it doesn't matter. 1/2 cup of white vinegar, pour it on in. We're going to be using 1 cup of brown sugar. Just toss that on into your dipper. I'm going to be using 1/2 teaspoonful of sea salt and 6 tablespoonfuls of ketchup. Let's just pour it on in. So we're making the sweet and sour sauce here now. So we're going to turn our heat on a medium heat and then stir this around until it starts to boil. And then after, I will tell you what's next. We're going to be adding 2 tablespoonfuls of cornstarch into 1/4 cup of cold water. So you just pour it on into, I'm going to put it in a mason jar because I always find it's easier to mix, and stir this around until it just all combines together. It's liquidy like this. Now what we're going to do is add it into our mixture to make it thick, and that will be our homemade sweet and sour sauce. So you're just going to continue pouring it all into your mixture and stir it around until it starts to thicken. And now I'm going to show you what goes into your slow cooker, and we'll get started on that. Okay, so after you're done that, if you want to, and this is optional, your sweet and sour sauce is red because we put ketchup in there. But you can use a red food coloring and put 1 pinch or 2 of the red food coloring, and this would help it get a brighter red if you want it more red to make that sweet and sour color. Alright, so what we're going to do now is get working on putting all of our stuff into our slow cooker. So what I've done already, I've taken the skin off the chicken thighs, and I left a little bit on because I do want a little bit of marbling. I always soak my chicken just to give it a little washing. I'm going to drain that off. That's optional. I know some people don't, but I always do because I just want to make sure it's clean of anything. And now I'm going to drain it, and we're going to put it directly into our slow cooker. Okay, so before I dump my chicken thighs into the slow cooker, I got about 8 pieces, and you can, this recipe is between 6 and 8 pieces of chicken thighs, and that's, or you can use 12 if you got a big slow cooker. As I'm staggering on my words here. I got also chopped up here some celery, red and green peppers, and a small onion into chunks, and that's gonna as well go into our slow cooker. So what I'm going to do now is toss the chicken thighs right on in. So I'm just tossing it on in there. It's already rinsed and skinned, so that's there. And then what I'm going to be doing is adding in some more seasonings. I want some pepper. We're going to be using about 1/2 teaspoonful to a teaspoonful of black or white pepper. And the same with onion powder and garlic powder. So I'm just going to toss that on in on top of the chicken. And then add in all of those delicious vegetables. So just toss them on in. Just look at the colors. I love using vegetables when I'm making a slow cooked meal because it flavors it so deliciously. And all of that sauce that we made, we're going to pour it on over all of it. And just toss it on in there, and that will feel the love. So after you put all of the ingredients into your slow cooker. You're going to put the top on. If you're going to be staying at home and you want to cook it fairly fast, you could put it on a high heat. If you're going to be going to work, put it on low, onto a safe surface on your stove top or countertop, and then go to work. When you come home, this is going to be magical. And all you need to do is make some steamed rice to serve with it, and I'll show you all of that after this is cooked. Welcome back to Bonita's Kitchen, and thank you for joining us. Our meal is ready. Your sweet and sour, slow cooked chicken thighs. I'm going to open up my cover, but I'm going to pour it into this dish so you can see what it looks like. Then I'm going to scoop myself up some in this one, and I done some steamed rice. So let's get going on it. It smells absolutely amazing in here as well. Now I'm going to attempt to do this, and I probably won't get it all poured out, but I'm going to pour some out, and then I'm going to scoop some of the chicken into it, because this is the sauce. You see, that's absolutely delicious. I mean, you're going to need that for when you got your rice there. And then I'm just going to layer the chicken. So this is cooked in your slow cooker. You're coming home from work and you're waiting to get some of this delicious sweet and sour chicken thighs. Now, who don't want to come home from work and face this delicious meal? And this is what it's all about, having slow cooked meals that you could make your life so much easier, and you don't have to worry about you coming home and cooking a meal. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take some of the rice, and this is just a steamed rice, and I guess if you haven't made rice before, 2 cups of water to a cup of rice, and you let that boil and just watch for about, I'd say about 15 to 20 minutes, and then cover it and let it just steam inside. Okay, I'm just going to pour an equal helping of everything over my rice and over the chicken. Now this is as good as it gets. I'm going to put a little bit of green onion over the top to jazz it up a little bit. If you're cooking this for company, or if you're just doing it for your family, you know what? This is the way to go. Put it into a serving plate like this. And of course I serve it to the floor and everything. And then your green onion, put back into the water. It'll keep growing. I'm going to put a little bit of pepper over mine. And now I'm going to have a little taste. I'll do a little bit of the sweet and sour chicken first. And then, which is falling apart, I really don't need to cut it. I'm going to have a little taste. This is so delicious. Homemade sweet and sour sauce, and the rice, the vegetables, all flavoring there. I'm going to give it a 2 thumbs up, especially if you're coming off work and you want something delicious to eat. This is it. And it'll taste my water to wash down that delicious chicken. So again, if you're going to be staying home and you wanted to use the slow cooker, I do it most times when we're busy, and of course if we're recording like this and we want to make a meal and we don't want to fuss with it, I'll put it in my slow cooker, put it on high. I know that I'm going to be home to watch it. But if I'm outside of my home working, I'll put it on low, safe surface, let it cook. When you come home at the end of the day, make yourself some rice, some more vegetables, and you're good to go.
And a beautiful welcoming smell.
And a beautiful welcoming smell. And if you're a new subscriber today and you hit that link at the bottom of this video, I thank you for that, or we thank you for that. And the recipe to this meal is going to be there as well for you to watch. And if you're a subscriber that you've been following us for over these past 5 years or less, thank you for supporting our channel. We appreciate each and every one of you and all of your messages. We enjoy getting our viewers' requests, and we get to each and every one of your messages in a timely manner. Of course, we're busy, but we love reading each and every one. So if this is what you like and you want to see more, please don't forget to subscribe or visit our YouTube channel, our website, www.bonitaskitchen.com, or send us a message on Facebook. So thank you for joining us once again here on Bonita's Kitchen. From our kitchen to yours, God bless, and you have a wonderful day.